everybody, Edo here, and the good folks at Ankama Games have sent along Tales of Glory. This was actually sent with True Park, which I just reviewed yesterday, and Tales of Glory is fantastic. It's outstanding. It's one of my favorite games this year. No expectations, had no idea what it was going in, and it's awesome. I don't know what the penetration's going to be in the United States. I don't know what the plans is, but boy, I dig this game. So in Tales of Glory, and the look of it is just stellar. It's so nice looking. This is like right up my alley art style wise, but I left it in the box because, you know, Ankama always does a great job, but I like opened the box and there are some punch boards, but like it has a really, really nice insert, and in particular, the insert is really effective as being like useful to the game and making it really easy to set up and get what you want. Like this insert expedites play in the different tiles and different segments. Like perhaps there could have been some pretty like little new, but like as far as an insert, and each, you can't really see with all the stuff in here, but each one of these little buckets has the icon of what goes in it. World class. This is an amazing insert because of how easy it makes the game to play. It's not just pretty, it's not just holding the components, it really makes playing and setting up faster, which I appreciate. Now, the other interesting thing is the core mechanic in this game, or one of the two core mechanics in this game is like very similar to True Park, but different. And it like goes to show, like True Park I thought was good. It was a nice execution. There were some issues in the components, which I mentioned in that review. But like it worked and it was fun. You know, it was a good game, solid. I enjoyed it, would play it again. But between the theme clarity here in Tales of Glory and the layering of the mechanics in this game, with the similarities, this one's outstanding. Outstanding. All right, so how does this game work? Well, we're gonna have some tiles, layered 1, layer 2, layer 3. You're gonna play with all the tiles except maybe, oh no, you always play with all, but sometimes with different numbers of players you trash more per round. So you've got that set up. You lay out the tiles. We're not gonna do that right now. But then each player is going to pick a hero. The heroes are all interesting and different and have little abilities. I mean, it's not crazy, but they just start with different amounts of potions and hit points and gear and that kind of thing. But what's so cool, okay, and there's also these sort of super crazy event, or whatever they're called, compass cards. These are sort of like, after the first couple times you've played with the standard tiles, you like take 3 of these or however many at random and you shuffle them in, so they like add some variation and different dynamics to the game. They work well, and actually while this is open I can show you, I think, that these are all labeled containers. Maybe that didn't show. But so I don't need to put these in. But so what happens here is normally the other stuff is on top when you raise it up like that. That's going to be a mess, perhaps, because this board actually snaps in, so like when you're trapped, anyway, probably going to have to fix that. And I'm going to need these components. I just made a mess for no reason. We will plow ahead. So you have this board, you're going to lay out these tiles based on the, you know, there's double-sided number of players. With fewer players have less squares, but whatever. And all these tiles get revealed, and some of them are baddies, some of them are companions or fellow travelers, some of them are treasures, and some of them are buildings. Red, orange, green, and blue, but they all work and feel differently. So here's why this game is so awesome. So you have your hero, and your hero is the beginning of a map. So basically, we're all going to be drafting, drafting may not be the word, but like selecting, bidding for tiles. We're going to take the tiles, and then we're going to be building in a grid around our hero an expanding map. This is where the similarities with True Park. Based on the hero you've selected, and I have the Knight, Paladin dude. You have cards 1 through 8, and you look here, pick one, I pick 6, we all flip, and basically you're calling for the one you want. You have to pay for them. If they're in the top part, they require an extra resource. But basically, if I get a 6 and you get a 6, we need a tiebreaker. So it's everyone, hidden selection, reveal, get the components. So this is where it's exactly like True Park. True Park, we're all looking at the amusement park. But the reason this is so much cooler and so much more fun is, and not that True Park isn't fun, but these resources connect into your city in really meaningful ways, and as you do that, you have to pay to get them. They level up your hero by moving the stats on the hero upwards. They give you resources that you then spend in the future for other tiles. Different buildings, like the town buildings, give you bonuses for connecting with certain types. There are rewards, such a mess. There are rewards at the end based on different set collection and things like that. So there's just this plethora of dynamics and different ways that things move around that it's so cool. It's so much fun. I really like this game. I like the simple selection. I like how you're working to build up your magic and armor to take on better bosses, and bosses give you, treasure that you need keys for and the victory points, but that buildings give you more resources and companions help you out in other ways. And, you want to play it again and again. It's certainly going to be on the shelf and get pulled out a bunch of times. I just thought it was so cool. Highly recommended. Again, it's light. I think that, it is a tile-laying sort of set collection, puzzly, how am I going to, get the most points. The games are always tight in a good way. And I think it's super clear, it's super pretty, and very enjoyable. So, Tales of Glory, highly recommended. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.